Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and I'm just going to give you an update on the garage itself. A while back I made a few videos just showing how the layout was and everything like that. So basically we had this home built and we extended the garage so that I could fit my two Mustangs over on one side. My wife's car would be in the third car bay, which would be behind me here. And so we had the garage kind of set up for that. I didn't like how I had junk everywhere. That's just part of getting a house. You compile a bunch of junk, and I had a second toolbox that belonged to my brother while his house was being built. I did score a great deal on some Gladiator cabinets. That was a while back. My friend got a Barrett Jackson edition set for his garage, and so he sold me his Gladiator ones, and so I was very happy to take those from him. And on these, there's some of them that are actually wider than the others, and I had kind of forgot about that. But basically my brother got his toolbox, and I was just trying to rearrange a few things for the gap that was missing, and luckily I went and measured it with the measure app on my phone and remembered that some of the cabinets were actually wider than the others. And so there was this space right here that I was trying to fill in where his toolbox was, and in the past I just put tires there and cardboard and the stroller and just some odds and ends, but I really didn't like the way that it looked. So what I was doing was moving these two cabinets because they would fit perfectly in that gap over here. And real quick, it turned into a nightmare. There was stuff everywhere, and I'm just wanting to get rid of a lot of it anyway. But I pulled everything out of the cabinets so that I could move them around, and you can see all the car parts everywhere. One thing I was excited about is I found a power outlet because we were debating whether we were going to put one on this side since my wife's car would park there and I wouldn't need it for a battery tender. And I'm actually happy to see that it's there. Now I can use it for another battery tender for either the Mach 1 or maybe move the Cobra over. And underneath where the cabinets were, the epoxy is still really nice that I applied, and I have videos on all that. But anyway, this is kind of the finished product of how it turned out. It looks really nice with all the cabinets lined up, a nice uniform look, nice and clean. And it also keeps that space between the front of the car and a nice walkway clean when you don't have other junk there. So you can see all the stuff here on the right I still have to go through and get rid of. And these are the cabinets that are a little bit wider, and eventually I want to move them so that I can open both doors on the family car, the Yukon, on both sides all the way. Okay, so we're getting a lot closer. I have a lot more room now. I really like how the cabinets turned out over here all in a row. It looks a lot more uniform and neat. I really don't want to put stuff on top of them though. So, I mean, I'm doing that over on this side, and you can see it's just kind of junky looking, so I'm trying to get away from that. Got plenty of room here, still needing to organize some of this stuff, but I like having a lot of room like this. You're not hitting the cars or anything. And so you can see this is what I still have to organize, because you have a ton of cardboard. Since you're always using cardboard on projects, it's good to catch oil and stuff like that. Gotta get rid of all this junk here that was usually on top of these. And then over here you can see it's nice that even with the car in the garage, we still have a lot of room up front. And I want to do something so I don't just have you know, all this junk just sitting here looking like this. So I need to get a shed or something probably. So anyway, I'm happy with how it looks now. I'm going to really refrain from putting stuff up on top of those, and I'm going to really try to get rid of stuff if I do put it up there. It's hard because you have coolers and things, so what do you do with it, right? So anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, and check out the playlists in the video description. I'll show you where some of the progression with building the house, and also the garage before the cabinets and that kind of thing. So anyway, thanks for watching.